Spirit Airlines is gone. Just like that. As of May 2nd, 2026, Spirit Airlines shut down immediately. No warning, no grace period. Flights canceled overnight. Passengers stuck in airports. 17,000 people out of a job instantly. This didn't just happen. Spirit had a $3.8 billion merger lined up with JetBlue Airways, a deal that could have saved the company. But in 2024, the government stepped in and blocked it, saying that it'd hurt competition. Fast forward to now, Spirit struggling. They go back to the table with a $500 million bailout proposal, but this time the creditors shut it down. Why? Because the deal would have gave the government a lot of ownership of the company, and the initial investors would not get the type of bread back that they want. So instead of saving the airline, they just said, fuck it, let it collapse, let's liquidate, let's get our damn money. When you add in rising jet fuel costs, bankruptcy Spirit had before, and no backup plan, what you expect? Now I told y'all I was going to explain how is this going to shake up some shit. And the main thing that's going to take a hit is our wallet. Spirit Airline was not just a cheap airline. They were an airline that forced everybody else to be cheaper. They ran a bare bones model, $19, $29, $49 flights, and they charge you for everything else. But even if you never flew Spirit, their presence forced airlines like Delta, America, and United to drop prices, run sales, and match fares. That's called the Spirit effect. Now that Spirit is gone, the pressure gone too. No more $39 flights to compete with. So instead of prices going down, they start going up. Now add this. Millions of seats just disappear overnight. Same number of people trying to travel, but fewer flights available. That's basic economics. Less supply, same demand. Prices go up. Some routes are really going to feel it worse than others. Florida, Vegas, the Caribbean, places where Spirit was the cheapest by far. Sometimes 30 to 50% cheaper. Now, the next cheapest ticket is already higher. So new prices have jumped immediately. And with one less competitor, Delta, American, United, Southwest, they got more control over the market. Less pressure to undercut each other. More power to raise prices gradually. And don't forget the hidden costs. Spirit normalized paying for bags, seats, everything. Now other airlines can raise those fees if they want. So even if the ticket looked the same, the total trip cost is more. Long term, this the biggest issue. Spirit was a disruptor. They kept the whole industry honest. Now it's gone. The market gets smaller, competition drops. That usually means one thing, higher prices for good. So now the controversy heating up. People asking, did the government block that JetBlue deal? Is that the reason why this is the problem? Did the creditors choose money over stability? And why did this shutdown happen so suddenly with no warning over to the public? I look at it just like I look at most Fortune 500 business deals. Some things we know, some things they don't want us to know. I just have to decide whether I want to deal with it based on what I do know. But real quick, I'm going to give y'all a brief history on Spirit Airlines that I find interesting because I'm a truck driver. They didn't even start as an airline. Back in 1964, it was a trucking company called Clifford Trucking. Then in 83, they switched lanes to aviation as Charter One. And by 92, they became Spirit Airlines, built on one idea: fly cheap, charge for everything else. And now, after decades in the game, an entire model